Good evening, I'm Petrania Poonswan. Thanks for joining us on 7 at 7. We begin with an update on the shooting at UNLV that left 3 professors dead. The gunman who opened fire at UNLV earlier this month had applied to 4 positions at the university over 4 years ago. UNLV officials confirmed Friday that none of Anthony Polito's applications advanced beyond the initial process and he was not interviewed for any position. Clark County Sheriff Kevin McMahill has said that Polito was turned down for positions at other Nevada universities as well. Now for more top stories sponsored by Nevada Han Silver Sky Assisted Living Community. Learn more at nevadahan.org. A passenger in a reportedly stolen vehicle fled on foot from police on Thursday night and was fatally shot after several officers fired their weapons. The shooting happened in the drive-thru of a fast food restaurant on Charleston Boulevard, not far from University Medical Center.
Officers attempted to perform a high-risk felony vehicle stop, at which time a passenger in the vehicle fled on foot eastbound. Some officers stayed with the vehicle and took the driver into custody, and another group of officers engaged in a foot pursuit with the suspect.
Police say the suspect drew a firearm, causing officers to discharge their weapons. Medical personnel responded and the suspect was pronounced dead at the scene. Las Vegas police identified 2 officers and 3 highway patrol troopers who shot at a murder and carjacking suspect on Wednesday morning. Officers Jacob McKeel and Timothy Brooks and troopers Martin Moran, Danny Kincaid, and Luis Villanueva were named. All 5 were involved in a shootout with a man when he stole a police vehicle and led officers on a pursuit that included multiple carjackings. One of the carjackings resulted in the death of a 39-year-old father of 7. Family members identified a 13-year-old boy shot and killed in North Las Vegas this past weekend. Keon Young died at UMC after being shot in the 3200 block of Fountain Falls Way near Cheyenne Avenue and North Simmons Street. An online fundraiser has raised about $1,600 as of Friday afternoon. The Las Vegas Valley's real estate community is mourning the death of one of its pioneers. Irene Vogel worked in the Las Vegas real estate community for nearly 40 years before retiring in 2011. She served as chief executive officer of what is now Las Vegas Realtors and for a time worked as a real estate agent. She died on Christmas Eve at the age of 95. In weather, sponsored by Star Nursery, your garden's partner for every bloomin' thing. Chilly temperatures will remain with us throughout the evening with lows in the high 40s. Winds hitting some parts of the valley, but only between 3 to 5 miles per hour. Highs in the low 50s, and looking ahead to your weekend, a rare Saturday chance of rain with showers at a 30% chance during the evening. New Year's Eve should be clear with a high near 57 degrees. New Year's Day should be sunny with a high near 59 and light winds. In business, sponsored by Bank of Nevada, Bank on Accountability. Downtown Grand will honor its 10th anniversary at a New Year's Eve bash this weekend. The property has grown in its 10 years of existence. Most recently, it added a 3rd tower in 2020. The hotel now has more than 1,100 rooms, making it one of the largest in downtown Las Vegas, according to Clark County records. Plans for next year include changes to food and beverage outlets, a complete pool remodel, and room revisions. Summerlin is entering its final 2 decades of development and contains some of Clark County's most expensive homes. The Review-Journal compiled a list of the top 5 residential sales in Summerlin this year, and superstar Celine Dion tops the list for selling her Summit Club mansion for a new Las Vegas record of $30 million. Now on to lifestyle, brought to you by Silverton Casino Lodge. This is Lodge Vegas. New Las Vegas residents may not be used to seeing mountains in their front, side, and rear windows. So we have created a guide to help newcomers figure out which mountain you're actually looking at. Well, to the west lie the Rainbow Mountains and La Madre Mountain, which are visible from Red Rock Canyon. West of the Rainbow and La Madre mountain ranges is the Spring Mountain Range, which is the tallest mountain range adjacent to the Las Vegas Valley. For more fun facts on Vegas's mountains, visit lvrj.com.
Sports, sponsored by Station Casinos, STN Sports. Download the app today. In the Raiders' upset over the Kansas City Chiefs, quarterback Aiden O'Connell did not complete a pass after the first quarter of the game. As the Raiders now head on the road to face the Colts, Coach Antonio Pierce talked about O'Connell's ability to have emotional balance after a bad game.
The guy, you don't know when it's a good or bad day. He has that same poker face, which I appreciate and I love. I really think that takes a lot for a young quarterback to understand that and have that emotional balance. He'll have his ups and downs. We got to do a better job around him, from coaches, play callers, players around him to bring him along.
In Health, sponsored by Boulder City Hospital, we're here for you when you need us. Virtual reality is helping to treat the most common cause of vision loss in children. Luminopia is the first non-surgical procedure approved by the FDA to treat lazy eye, also known as amblyopia, in children. Amblyopia results from abnormal visual development during childhood, and for decades, blurring drops have been used as a go-to remedy. But children don't often enjoy using drops. So now Nevada has one of the only doctors prescribing the new virtual reality procedure to address this concern.
Sports betting, sponsored by Las Vegas Paiute Tribal Smoke and Cigar Shop. Two of the NFC's top contenders will square off Saturday when the Cowboys host the Lions. Dallas is a 5.5-point home favorite at the Westgate Superbook, and the total is 52.5. In Sunday's marquee matchup, two of the AFC's top contenders will square off when the Ravens host the Dolphins. Baltimore is a 3-point home favorite over Miami, and the total is 47. On Sunday Night Football on New Year's Eve, the Packers and Vikings will square off in Minnesota. The line is a pick'em, and the total is 43.5.
In entertainment, sponsored by Arizona Charlie's, with live entertainment every weekend at both locations. Go to ArizonaCharlies.com to see who's playing. Well, resorts around Las Vegas are prepping for the return of the big New Year's Eve celebration. The RJ received a tour of the rooftop location at Treasure Island as a preview to the ultimate fireworks extravaganza. The big show will be conducted once again by Fireworks by Grucci and will include 8 minutes of fireworks with thousands of electrical circuits programmed to launch with lightning speed. Luke Bryan is closing his Wild and Woolly production at Resorts World Theater on January 6. The country superstar is on stage for 6 more shows, including a set on New Year's Eve weekend. Then he is ending his run at the venue, which he helped to open back in 2022. Thank you for watching 7 at 7 at Petrania Poonswan. If you're watching from YouTube, don't forget to subscribe to the Review Journal's YouTube channel for more great content. Watch Las Vegas breaking news, streaming live on your OTT device. We'll see you back for more on January 2nd in the new year. Have a wonderful New Year's Eve, everybody, and stay safe out there.
Review Journal Studio, sponsored by Adam Kuttner. Get the maximum settlement as quickly as possible. This 7 at 7 update, sponsored by Pro Group Management. You're watching 7 at 7 from the Las Vegas Review Journal.